Hello everybody. Habari zenu wa Kenya wenzangu, Gakonga the coach and the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. Tuzungumzeni wa Kenya wenzangu. Leo hii nataka tuzungumze how can we have hope? How can we bring money into our Kenyan football? Our Kenyan football should be a multi-billion industry. We have hope. We have the way. But we must change how we do things in our country. For us, for our football to benefit our country, we need to change how things are done. We need to change A, our football system. B, we need to change our federation. And I will be very, very clear about this. Our football federation, FKF, is not capable of taking our football to the next level, is not capable of growing Kenya's football economy, is not capable of making Kenyan Premier League become a multi-billion company, because every club in Kenyan Premier League right now should be a multi-billion economy, but that will not happen under the current football system, under the current football federation. And I know what I'm speaking about. I keep saying anything that I say, I am saying what I know, what should happen, and I have a lot of football knowledge, and I don't just speak. I don't just spit words. When I come here to share information with you, I share what is critical and what need to happen in our Kenyan football. Now, I want us to talk about the marketing side of our football. Think about it. How is our football packaged? How is our football marketed? How many brands of product we have within our football that can be sold? There is nothing. Look at the federation, about the marketing within the federation, about the brand, the brand, Kenyan football brand within the federation, the integrity, the accountability, and how the federation carries itself. Is it good or not good? Answer yourself, but your answer is as good as mine. It is not good. Talk about the Kenyan Premier League. How does Kenyan Premier League market itself? How does Kenyan Premier League package its product? Does the Kenyan Premier League have multiple sources of income? Does the federation has multiple sources of income, or it only relies on FIFA money, the government money, the CAF, COVID money? That's all you hear about. You never hear about the federation making forward plans to make the money, making plans to make football in Kenya become a multi-billion economy. This is necessary because Kenya, as a country of 50 million people, there is no reason why our football should be struggling. There is no reason why should our football not be a multi-billion industry. There is no reason why players should be struggling, or the federation, or the clubs. None of that. If Safaricom can become a multi-billion industry in this country called Kenya, using a very small number of people, FKF as a federation, Kenyan Premier League as a corporate has access to more people than Safaricom. I want anyone to explain to me why there is no money in our Kenyan football. Why are the clubs struggling? Why is the federation struggling? Why is the grassroots football in a mess? Why is women football in a mess? Why are we only having to wait the COVID money from FIFA and grants from FIFA and CAF to run the federation, or to run few bits of our football? Why? If you do not accept is as a result of failure, please kindly give me an answer. Drop me a comment, call me, do whatever. I want to hear. If you do not believe this is as a result of a failed football system, a failed football economy, and a failed football federation. Now, let's talk about UEFA Nations Cup. You know, the UEFA Nations Cup is a very new cup, and this is actually the inaugural season, the first season of UEFA Nations Cup. And England is playing in this UEFA Nations Cup. But think about this. A TV company in England called Sky Sports is going to broadcast matches, only the matches that England is playing. And for that, or to get that right, this TV company had to pay 15 billion Kenya shilling to acquire the rights to broadcast UEFA Nations League matches only when England is playing. Think about many other European countries that are involved, and the deals that are being negotiated in their own country to broadcast this UEFA Nations League. So there is money, and big money, to be made in football. But think about it. How did the UEFA Nations League came about just because you have a good marketing department within UEFA, you have creative and good thinking people within UEFA, you have business oriented people within UEFA, because this is a product. How has it just appeared in the last 2 years? They have talked about it. Now it is a reality. Now it is going to be played. Like I said, this is the first season and England is in. This is what I'm talking about, that unless we streamline our system, unless we sort our system so we can have creative people, thinking people, marketing people, our football will never change. This idea of where we elect people who are not able to change our Kenyan football and we keep saying it is our football leadership, ole wenu wa Kenya wenzangu. I know what I'm talking about when I say we need to change our mindset. We need to change our imaginative faculty. We need to focus on the economy of football. Seriously, if we are to uplift people out of poverty. Now, listen to this. Let us talk about Champions League. You already know about that. That's another product. Let us talk about Europa League. You already know about that. And the holder of the cup right now is Chelsea. So those are 3 different products within or inside UEFA. We are not even talking about individual countries like England, Germany, Belgium, the product that they have in regard to football. And that's why I keep saying there is money to be made in football. If football today, in today's life, brings more money than any oil fields, any gold mines, football and sport is the modern oil fields and gold mine. Wakenya wenzangu, we have lost it. There is no reason why Kenyan football should be struggling. It is as simple as this: a failed football leadership in the country. Now, AFCON is the only thing we wait. After every 2 years, we try to qualify for AFCON, and we go there and then we go home 1 week or so after we are beaten there. That is not a product that country as Kenya can rely on as AFCON. But ask yourself, why are these European bodies always developing product, developing brands and selling to us? We, Africa and Kenya, we are the market for this product. Think about this. In England alone, 26 million people are going to watch UEFA Nations League. In England, think about worldwide, how many people are going to watch this. And I want to mention something else. Manchester Derby in 2011 was watched by 26 million people. That's like Mashemeji Derby in Kenya. 26 million people watched Manchester Derby in 2011 here in England. Think about this. This is serious. And this number is also the same number of the people who watched the World Cup 2018. 26 million people in England. And now the same people, 26 million people, are going to watch UEFA Nations Cup when England is playing. This is a serious brand. I can tell you now, UEFA Nations League is going to be bigger than the World Cup. Just give it time. Now, the thing is this. Let's talk about English Premier League, the EPL. The EPL is rich. This brand, this English football is rich as hell. Think about this. In 2016, a Chinese company bought the rights for 50 billion to show EPL in China. That is 2016. I think the deal is ending this 2020. But think about that. Outside England, in China sponsor deal to show EPL is 50 billion. 50 billion Kenya shilling. Wakenya wenzangu. Things are serious. And like I said, see how much the TV company in England is paying 15 billion to show UEFA Nations League in England. Kenya, let's talk about it. Kenya, Star Times Media. Star Times has just bought the broadcasting deal for Nations League. Yeah, UEFA Nations League is going to be shown in Kenya by Star Times Media. Think about that. Why is Star Times Media not sponsoring Kenyan Premier League, even the broadcasting deal? It is about the product. It is about the product and brand and marketing. Let us wake up, Wakenya wenzangu. Let us change our mind shift. We have a long way to go, but we need to start. Yes, we cannot match UEFA. Yes, we cannot match EPL, but we need to start somewhere where we see our football starting to grow. Our football is stagnant. It is going backward. It is retrogressing. We are not growing football. Our football economy is not growing. My fellow Kenyans, tuamkeni, let us wake up. Now, this English Premier League, last year, 2019, they sold a deal for 20 billion Kenya shilling, yeah, for EPL games to be shown in 4 countries together, yeah, Norway, Belgium, Sweden, and Finland. Those countries to show EPL, they have just paid 20 billion Kenyan shilling to show EPL games in those 4 countries. Think about that. Product and brand is key, Wakenya wenzangu. Now, the federations, our FKF federation, all it does is share money, allocate expenditure when the money comes from FIFA and a little from CAF and then from the Kenyan government. This must change. The mind shift must change. It must be now about growing the football economy, making money, not sharing the money that the federation is being given. These are the type of vision, these are the type of talk that we want to hear. When you hear people are fighting about election, they cannot even conduct their own election at county level, at the national level, war, based on dominance, yeah, dominance and supremacy battle within the counties between the team Blues and Aspirant and others. This is bad. This is destructive to our football. Now you hear Baringo and Mombasa, they are registering their own federations. But if you look, those people behind those new branches, again, it is a supremacy battle. They are fighting with the team Blue, and they decide the best way for them to go is to register new new branches, because the FKF old branches did not register with the sports registrar as it is required by the Sports Act. This is just about supremacy battle at the national level and at the county level. And like I keep saying, it is not helpful at all to our Kenyan football. Now, the other thing, like I want to say is this. The team that will win the FA Cup this year is going to get 400 million. And the second team, or the runners-up, is going to get 200 million from the FA Cup this year in England. Now, one more thing I want to talk about is this. The war between the Kakamega Homeboys and the Federation is uncalled for, is undeserved. Because the Kakamega Homeboys chairman, Cleophas Shimanyula, was not very keen on this sponsorship deal from BetKing, and he did not sign the contract. We know now the club has been intimidated, and the club has finally decided to sign the contract and to agree to get this half a million Kenya shilling. Now, the point is this. This is not okay. The federation is doing many things that it should not be doing, intimidating clubs for not accepting the money. Now, what should have happened, I have already said it, that the federation should have consulted and discussed about the deal with the clubs. Then we would not be witnessing the kind of war we are witnessing here. And I just want to mention this. Very soon you are going to see a court battle between FKF and KPL in regard to the takeover. And you know, the issue about FKF president cancelling the league, that is going on right now in Ohaga's court. I mean, it is going to be decided very soon. You see all this, and now FKF has written to FIFA in regard to Mombasa branch. Now even local issues are heading to FIFA. FIFA is thinking these people are idiots. These people cannot even solve local football issues. They are telling us about local football issues as FIFA, World Football Governing Body, and now FKF is writing to them about a branch being opened in Mombasa. Wakenya wenzangu, sisi tunachezewa. Let us stage a football evolution. A football evolution will sort the football system so that we can sort the system once and for all. All problems that we are experiencing are as a result of a failed football governing body and a failed football system. Wakenya wenzangu, let us make sure the revolution, when it comes, it is going to be announced. Make sure you are in it and you are going to participate in the struggle for a better football in Kenya. A luta continua. I live in peace. I'm gone.